Finally, Pembury Lifestyle Group, recently listed on the JSE. It aims in its forecast to have 40 schools by 2020. You have never seen a new listing that didn't have a forecast that showed that they were going to have ready or steady or exponential growth. So I guess that is what it is. But it's nice to see that the market is doing what it usually does, which is to reward new entrants who want to raise capital at the time when there's a lot of talk and people can bring probably relatively new businesses to the market. It significantly elevates their visibility.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I guess as we mentioned, schooling, secondary schooling is a capital intensive business. They've got an interesting model where to try lower the sort of both the pace of entry and also the costs, they buy established buildings. Often were used for sort of hotels or other means and conference facilities.
Sort of semi-institutional.
Yes, and converting them into educational facilities and then using that. So quicker ramp up, cheaper entry point, and I guess they can also then manage the affordability a bit, so slightly below, say, an Advertech schooling price.
Although the market slightly below the established schools, as we discussed earlier, is potentially one where you're going to pick up some bad debt issues.
Yes.
So one of the key things to watch will be how well they administer the financial elements, which is of course a function of having a good CFO, good accounts people, good software, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, share chart doesn't show up. We might be able to add that a little bit later, but it's suffice to say that it's kind of burst onto the scene. It's got a market cap there of 291 million rand, so it's tiny and it's not yet in profitability mode, but I suppose at some point it might be. Would you buy some now, or would you wait and see?
Yeah, I'd wait and see. I mean, unfortunately, the IPO wasn't very successful, really only supported by retail investors, listed at 1 Rand, trading at 85 cents, doing quite a bit. I think you can wait and watch and see and check that their strategy is getting traction. You may not pay the bottom price, but I think you can get it in still before it shoots off.
Excellent, good. And of course, I suppose it could be dependent on the outbreak of the broader economy and how it all goes. So we're going to go not hot on that one for now.